Welcome, welcome! This is Cuberized, and this is Let's Play Craftoria. I'm in a dungeon at the moment, going to go down to the final level, and I placed this block here just in case, so nothing came up too soon and wanted to meet me. But we're going to go ahead down, and is that... We'll see what that is. I think this is netherwort blocks. Okay, so light it up. And more holes in the floor. Okay. I'm going to hold off, I think, digging out anything else just in case there's, nothing underneath. Alright, so I've got two paths. Oh, three paths technically, I guess. This is an awkward looking one. That isn't really one. Okay. Yeah, because I can get to that from there. So I don't really think this is a path exactly. Alright, so let's see here. Oh, there's a spawner. And there's something moving down there. Let's start with this one. Random, just picking it. And I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need that too. Because this is in a very large cavern, as you can see, and I don't want to fall. And there's plenty of lava. Oops, I'm gonna get some spawn. Yeah, here we go. What are you? Thankfully I've got my bubbles going on here. What are you? Are you stray? I think so. Did you just... He went around the corner and fell. Go figure. I didn't do it. But he's down there somewhere. Well, when I end up exploring the cave, I will go look for him. But until then, we're just gonna ignore him. Okay, so let me grab that. I'm gonna throw lots of torches around. Okay, I am gonna go this way. Let me do this first. Okay, here we go. I have to be careful because I don't want to fall through. It's an enderman. Yes, I have an enderman spawner. I don't know why I'm whispering, but yes. I'm going to come back out here, jump up and down for joy. I got an enderman spawner, and then I'm going to go in and... I thought those were holes, and they're not. It's upset now. That's loud. I don't even know if I got anything from him. I'm thinking not. Okay, let me grab in here. We got another mantle. There's something over there. And something just spawned. Yep. Okay. Here we go. My run in and box it technique. I think they're fighting each other, which is fine. I'll fight whoever's left. They killed each other. Yay. Alright. Nice unbreaking. Okay, got some good stuff. Eggs and tablet of harvest. Okay. I know what this is. I need my blocks. I'm gonna have to get up there. Yep, I can tell you want to play with my head. Okay, let's switch. No. Why did this do this? Alright, not sure why that did that. Maybe because I was sneaking? Not sure. Okay. Wow, look at those boots. Nice. Lots of enchantments, and that's nice too. Okay. Trying to see if there's anything I've got that I can take out. Do I have any other? No, I don't. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Let's find a barrel. Or a chest, but either works. Barrels I like better. Okay. Actually, let me do it this way. Let me see what'll go in here. Okay, let's take this row of stuff and that and that. All right. Disc. I'm trying to do is move things that won't stack, like saddles and armor and tools, potions, books, that type of stuff, into a container that I can then put a cardboard box around. And then, let's see, what else? Am I missing anything? Don't think so. I think all the spawners. Okay, and I think then here we're going to do the same thing. So and then lastly, this one. Just going to free up a lot of space. Okay, and I can even do a chest here once I get this. Yep, let's do this here. Again, another good reason to have these things around is Horn of the Wild Hunter. Okay. Is to be able to kind of combine these things and contain things. Well, actually, I'm going to do this. Let's do this. Let's not do that. And get those out, put that in, get that back out. That doesn't belong. And then things that do stack. I'm going to try to put in here. Perfect. So this will fill up, and in fact I will move these to this one since they don't stack. Alright, gives a lot more room. And yeah, good to go. So now I need to get out of here. And I've lost... No, I haven't. It's right there. I was going to say I've lost my hand. Okay. Let's, light this up. Okay. And there's no passages away from this. And we already checked that out. Okay, let's go this way. Okay. And that's where I came from. That's the staircase. So this way looks like it's it. Wow, this is even further down, and then it even goes down further. Wow, just epic here. Okay, there's a little bit more that way, but I don't think there's anything out there. And then there's a turn here. I'm not sure I want that blowing around. Okay, not seeing anything here. Don't know if it's because of how it generated, which is possible. But, yep, we'll just... Yep, there's nothing here. I mean, there's blocks we can mine. We'll get that on the way back. I may even do that off camera once we get all the exciting stuff out of the way. Alright. Definitely do not want to fall, as I almost fall. Okay. Let's continue on. Yeah, the cave really did a number on the structure here. I mean, there's not that many spawners. There's not that many. I mean, this should have been, with this being here, that should have been something, and there's nothing. And I think that's what this would have been too. more blocks. Not really, yeah, this should have been like a spawner in chests, and there's nothing. So, it's what it is. So let's head back. Lots of obsidian. There's coal blocks and redstone blocks and netherwort blocks, so there's plenty of things to mine up here. Yeah, I'm just gonna... So this is not quite as exciting as it could have been in terms of spawners and other things. But the important thing is, for me, is that I got the two spawners I was looking for, which was the endermen and the wither. And I think there's nothing else this way, so let's go back. I missed a chest. Okay. There's the staircase. I'm going to see if I can get that, just because it's right there. And yeah, this is the last section. There's a bat. Okay, this is another one that should have spawners and chests, and I'm not seeing them. There's just lots of holes in the floor. And lava. So... again, let's not fall in. Although, this doesn't look that high compared to what I've seen out there. And... okay. Let's see, let's put this stuff away. Armor toughness, armor piercing. Something to think about. Let's see here. So we did end up finding a little bit of ore, which is not a bad thing. We ended up using up all the tuft, so I'm going to grab something else. else. Actually, what do I have? Actually, netherrack is probably good because I have an abundance of that. And that's easy enough to pick up. You know, in the nether. Alright. So, I came this way. Let's go straight and then I'll come back and go that way. Okay. Now that I've got spun around a bit. Oh, this is going to be fun. Let's see what's up, literally. Chances there's lava over my head. Yeah. Okay. The reason I'm going up is that there are... I saw a spawner when I just stepped in the ceiling. And that's not going to be easy to get at. But we have a sporting chance if we're up here. And I can hear what sounds like a skeleton down there. And since I'm here, I will take that. And might as well, since I'm here, grab all of that. Alright, let's... So where this this chest is down below, I think here, or close to here, is where the spawner is. There it is, right there. And if there's one in the ceiling, there's probably more than one in the ceiling. And I'm going to switch to this, only because my pickaxe is not doing so good. Definitely don't want to break my pickaxe. I don't think I've used this at all since I've been down here. Okay, that's an unexpected cave. Alright, so I got that one. This one does not seeing anything here. And there's one right there. There's another one. Okay, so I think I've gotten them all at least boxed up. Now I just need to deal with the guys down below. Now is this... Okay, so I'm thinking that this will get us some guy to step down in the hole. Yep. Diamond helmet on the ground, and that's a diamond chest piece. So I think my backpack is, yeah, all that digging. Anything else that looks square? Alright, that's good. That frees up some space. And I'm not hearing anything. I don't think. Oh, no, I take it back. There's one right there. Ah, there's more than one. Now, some of them are attacking each other. It's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, at least I have control here if anybody comes through. Helps if I'm actually using my sword. Okay. You must have been damaged by your buddy. And let's get some torches up. Let me find the rest of the torches. Should be in here. Okay, so, and what, there were 3, that's 2, there's 3, yep, that's it, and another one of these, prestidigitation. And diamonds, and an enchanted pickaxe. Loads of fun. Okay, so I took care of that. Let's clear bit more to go, and I think we're done. Let me see if I can put any of this other stuff away. Let's see, this and this. Okay. I'll make it the arrows too. Alright, and put that away. Have a little bit more tuft in case I need blocks. Well, the chest just sitting there, it looks a little suspicious. Okay. Alright, let's get some more. Let's see, what can I use here? Oh boy. Yep. I think I was going to go with this. Yeah, that needs to be explored. And that needs to be explored. So let's go this way first, and I'll get the chest on the way back. Yeah, that doesn't look at all suspicious. Huh? Just diorite. Okay. I'm gonna try not to use that. Not worth going down for. Okay. Oh, he just dropped from the ceiling. There's spawner there. Oh, yeah, great. Okay. Okay, so I did fall through. Good news is that it wasn't too bad. Could have been a lot worse. Another one of these tokens, another music disc. All right. Actually, that's andesite. That doesn't even belong in there. Step around the corner and see if I can finish this real quick. You must have been from above, because there's no way you would spawn without armor. Yeah. It's like he's missing something. Okay. All right. Okay, I think this is the last room. Another disc, another name tag, a few more things. I will make sure real quick that there aren't any other side passages, and another photograph. Unlocked craft. Okay. Okay, I think then I'll just wander back through. Oh, yep, I said I was going to get this before I went that way. And another one of those. Ooh, new ring. Spectral Walker. Turns nearby blocks into spectral ones, consuming mana. While inside, the player can move forward, ignoring gravity and fall damage. Okay. And ender pearls, which is lovely. And I've learned carve. Give me that back. Okay. Yeah, carefully scoot across here without burning myself on the walls or falling. Yeah. Fun times. And again, I think this was supposed to be something, but ended up not because of all of the holes. And I'm okay with that, but I am going to try to... there's all kind of critters down below. And so if there is not a passage coming off of this, this is the end. So, made it to the end of the dungeon, all the way down to the bottom. Got an amazing amount of loot and spawners. So I'm very happy about that, and we'll have to go through all of that when we get back at the base. For now, I'm going to go ahead and check and see what our time is. Okay, we are at a good time for the episode, so I'm going to go ahead and end it here. And between episodes, just going to go through and mine some blocks in here. Primarily redstone. I'll do probably the nether wart and coal blocks and that type of thing. And other than that, yeah, I'll end up back at base. So if you liked the episode, please feel free to subscribe and give me a like. If you have any comments, put them down below. And this is Cuberized with the Crafttoria Let's Play, the adventure through the dungeon. So I had fun. I didn't fall, other than that one little tiny time down about 3 blocks. And there's more to explore here, so we'll do that as well. But I'm going to go back to the base after I mine up a few things, and we'll start the next episode there. Thank you much, and Cuberized, signing out.